Moving on to the Chip Chase Stakes at 2:15 at Newcastle on Saturday. I'm joined again by Nick Watts of the Racing and Football Outlook. So Nick, I know you fancy our Jonathan here. He was very unlucky behind Lebrano last time at Salisbury in that listed race.
Yeah, very much so. He comes in absolutely cracking form, like you said, won at Haydock the time before that. Ran really, really well at Salisbury, possibly a little bit unlucky, as you said. Top rated in the field off 1-1-2. And again, we know that the ground's going to be very testing. We know he loves that kind of ground. He's won the Air Gold Cup on soft ground. He's won a Group 2 in France on officially described as holding ground. So any dig in the ground is going to suit him superbly. No, he stays 7 furlongs. He's won over that trip before. This is 6, but you're going to have to work a bit probably in that last furlong to get home. So it's good. It's handy to know that he does stay every yard of the trip. And I think the race conditions favour him. He's getting £4 off Maysun. Yeah. And he's the top rated in the field as well. So, you know, I think he's got plenty in his favour, our Jonathan. Just wants a decent early pace, and the only slight concern would be who would provide that, because it's a small field. But hopefully, if there's enough toe early on, then he'll be the one that's finishing the strongest.
I was going to ask you about Maysun actually, because he ran last in the Duke of York Stakes last time, but Paul Hannigan said he got upset in the stall. So do you think he could bounce back? Yeah,
definitely, because I mean, he looked good at Newmarket before then. I'd forgive anyone a bad run at York, because it seems to be one of those tracks where you either go well or you don't. You see a lot of horses run badly there and then come back next time. So I wouldn't necessarily say that Mason's levelled out just because he ran poorly last time. He looked a sprinter of real potential the time before that, even allowing for the fact our sprinters probably aren't very good. But yeah, no, I'd rule out that last run. He's much, much better than that. And yeah, he will be a threat on Saturday.
And quick word on Eton Rifles, who will love this off ground.
Yeah, another, like you said, Eton Rifles, he's a good old stick, and yeah, he'll love the ground as well. I think he's got a bit to do to trouble the best of these. But, you know, often when you get a ground like this, it's pairing the right horse who goes on the ground with you know, just pairing the horse who likes the ground best. So you couldn't rule out Eton Rifles, but of course our Jonathan should love the ground as well, and he's a better horse, so I'll stick with him.